That's a little bit iffier. Really feels like Virtus Pro, like we're just drafting something that we can just run at you, walk over your towers, and we win the game. And that's it. Navi's draft, I don't know, at least for me, it feels like it's a little too slow.
Once Luna hits level 2, like there's gonna be a lot of Lucent Beams, and you need to bring Thought of Rage, and this should be a first blood.
There it is. Level 2 beam able to connect, and now Earthshaker, no more fissure to give. Rubik, however, the damage is available. Only a level 1 Thunderstrike, but it still does the work. And
Resolution is doing a good job on bottom. I mean, he has the same amount of CS as enemy mid laner, pulling the lane back.
Yeah, that fissure timing from Zayak, like Magic would be dead right now if that was able to connect, but he Slide of Fist dodged just at the right time. But look at Navi, 3 heroes, bring him to mid. There's no more fissure to actually help control. No one turns around. He was hoping that level 3 Plasma Field was going to clip the Ember Spirit and get him something before his death.
Legion Commander is doing, but Legion Commander is in much better position at the moment. Look at the CS 6 on Mars.
They're going to kill Mars.
17 on Legion Commander.
Fissure blocks him in. ILTW rotates off the lane. Maybe the neutrals get something. No. Solo's last attack is able to connect. Give him a tango, put him back up again, and back into the farm, making sure that no one is going to be the biggest mid-hero on this game. Luna. Disruptive Field is up. Now, you've actually got Crystallized. Join the fight. Spectral Horn is there. ILTW. Resolution's going to arrive. Lets the duel over on Rubik. Keeping it under control for now as ILTW. Not exactly that ultimate he was hoping for. A lot of it got soaked up by the creep wave that was fortified up as well. But no one does arrive. And Pasha, he's not dead yet. He actually makes a break for the tree lines. Navi with the extra numbers. They'll find the kill. And Pasha has actually successfully managed to juke. He got extra information thanks to that one little creep. So he's able to hide inside the trees.
I think you don't necessarily need to go for any kind of like magic reduction, and the pipe got nerfed. It costs way more. So make we're going in dagger blade mail. Go for the assassin type of build.
Balls up on Solo. Zayak wants to try and help out. The Glimpse pulling Spectre back, but who's the real target? Looks like with no one getting the static link over on Pasha, they will bring him down. But he should have died in the last fight. So VP are only really claiming what they wanted to get a minute ago. So a lot of information for Virtus Pro, and the Sentry Ward drops. Ilias will get rid of it.
Information gone.
Yeah, but then they just go, what? Rubik, who's been sitting on bottom lane, completely uncontested, picked up and thrown back. The Fidget will hold him there, so Resolution can get the duel out. You steal Totem, but that won't be enough. The arena, oh, catches 3! Virtus Pro, they can't get back out of this one. You've already lost the ES. Solo will finally drop the Storm, but everyone walks out of it apart from Magical, but that won't matter. His shields are up, he'll survive. Pasha, he gets saved. Arena, it's just the false blood, the false promise that's able to come up that gives him all the extra time to survive. And Virtus Pro in full retreat. ILTW has joined this fight.
Press the attack level 4, which he didn't use. He stole Enchant Totem after, but if he used it, he might have actually bought enough time for himself to live.
Oh wow, Legion. Resolution. He's gonna duel at that level of life, but has he got the damage? Yes, they do. Magical will be dropped. And now Oracle, realizing there's no false promise left, they glimpse him back and kill him off. Virtus Pro really playing around that long cooldown time, 115 seconds on the save. Into the mid we go. Observer and Sentry is down, so Resolution very, very visible. Solo Sentry was a little bit too far off. Ember Spirit's moving over. Solo, he's got to get this Storm off quickly if he's going to end up getting anything down, but he can't do it. The control is too good. Mars walks out of the Arena of Blood. Luna and Resolution will now have to stand their ground. The Blade Mail from Ember Spirit, but he gets quickly set up towards the air. It's a Yule Scepter in from the Razor. The Magical doesn't even have his shields anymore, and Luna is so low on life. Now they'll definitely know there's vision on the hillside. Mars low on life, and the Echo Slam comes in from Zayak, ensuring that Slayer and Pasha don't go anywhere. And Navi, they have the save up. False Promise is available, so if Magical wants to dive, he can dive. And if Zayak wants to be on the wrong side of the tracks, he can be on the wrong side of the tracks. Are they coming in again? There's still duel available. Zayak has to get the perfect stun timing. Blade Mail still out for Ember Spirit. They'll use him up. Once again, they just continuously remove the shields and then combo with the Static Storm of Solo. The duel is out from Resolution, keeping Oracle under control, so there was no false promise save to keep Magical alive. They just know how to play around these heroes so well. Now Glimpse. Is there anyone to keep up with this? So there's not.
They have no damage. I would not be surprised if people actually start buying Null Talismans on Mars. At least one.
Okay. I'm still down for the Soul Ring to do the work.
Yeah, Soul Ring can do the trick. Spectre with the Radiance, 19 minutes.
No one. Huge hero to find, but the blink comes out from Resolution. Once again, controlling Oracle, able to find that kill. Finally, the Razor will go down, but both supports lost from NAVI. Resolution looks like he's probably going to join him too. The wall came in from Solo. It was like, if you can reach this side, maybe you could survive. And they might get a little bit more. Zayek TPing out. No Searing Chains available, so he's able to get away with this. Crystallize? He walked back up. He walked back up the hill. ILTW doesn't need it. He's got Alpha Wolf behind him. He's got 270 damage a hit. And now he's pinging Roshan? Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, if Ice Frog is watching, I believe we're gonna see Luna's numbers being, you know, tweaked. Yeah.
We know how the Dota works. Alright, Observer Sentry. Working once again, Resolution with another jump in, putting all that bonus damage he's got to work, and Pasha will go down. He actually tried to land a quick little hand, but it didn't do enough. And it wasn't the big hand, it wasn't the false promise.
Like choking you inside of your own base, you need to devour this or not play around it. It's such an area where you lose a game.
Legion.
Another blink.
Echo, Zayek, he's moving with them. But the duel, oh, they're holding it for now because it's on cooldown. That's why you gotta hold it with the Arena of Blood. Perfect from Pasha. He's arrived just in the nick of time. And now, well, he kind of wants to escape his own arena. The Eclipse destroys him. Offlaner for offlaner. That's still kind of in favor of NAVI. They want a little bit more. A fissure route that comes from the Rubik, controlling up Solar. He'll get his Storm down. And the fissure, it's not too bad because it at least holds Rubik, but with Oracle behind, you don't really take any kind of damage inside that Storm.
Luna getting closer to her BKB, also about to hit level 17. So once you get that ulti up level 3, 12 total beams.
Oh, what an observer.
It's gonna be devastating.
Fissures out, Raids are isolated inside the Arena of Blood. There's a little extra help from Legion Commander with the press the attack, was buying a little bit of time to defensively Yule Scepter the Razor up and towards the end. Now the Arena is gone. Razor trying to get back between the tier 2 behind the tier 2 tower, but there's not enough life for it. How hard does NAVI really want to push this? A Sign of Fist Searing Chains connects over on Solar, just wants to glimpse back the Ember, but he's got spirits available. Another 2 heroes dropped from Virtus Pro.
I believe that's a mistake. A lot of gold, 2,000 gold, that's half a BKB, and he definitely needs a BKB to stand his ground and fight. They have no abilities that go through magic immunity.
Rezo, duels out.
Good jump.
Plus 48 damage won't be enough, Zayek. He's trying to help out. It's a good fissure. Resolution's got the damage to follow up. He really wants to kill off Ilias, who will end up having to use his false promise on himself. But Legion Commander, now ILTW, into the ultimate, that inside the Blade Mail, maybe with a push up, it almost could have killed off Spectre, but Zayek! He'll hit the ulti, he'll actually get nothing. It looked beautiful. It looked really nice. But just like bad art, it can look nice, but it's not worth anything. Now Solo also killed off.
It's just that the Virtus Pro, they don't have the tools to fight right now.
Roshan's going down pretty quickly. VP's gonna smoke up. Zayek, well, he's gonna put in Observer Sentry. He sees a Sentry up there. Doesn't get rid of it, however. Roshan's so low. The scan is out. They know what's going on. You have to go for a blind blink right now. Zayek, if you want to stop this, the Arena of Blood is out. The Storm actually making real trouble for Spectre. So we'll get to the back so we can get the Spectral Haunt off. Disruptor will still go down. The BKBs have been burnt. Buybacks are coming in thick and fast. They don't have the outpost of TP2. And Crystallize already has the Aegis Immortal in his inventory.
And Spectre has a Haunt, also putting some pressure on a tier 3 tower. The thing about Luna is you need to fight.
Oh. Well, get glimpsed. The Arena of Blood comes out, but they push Crystallize outside the Arena of Blood. Zayek out the Arena of Blood. Won't really matter once now you Spectral Haunt back in. The Spectre. Luna wants to stand her ground. Still has not burnt the BKB. She dies so quickly without that. Never even triggered. You can do all you want. Resolution can be a winner. But the rest of his team, they have nothing else to really celebrate about. You got 2 hero pickoffs. No one. Still a fair chunk of damage, but Slayer will put him down with the remaining Fade Ball and all the control they needed. Zayek in the trees. He can fissure, but he can't TP out. Oh boy. This is going to be a dieback. It's a dieback from him.
ILTW stands for I love to wait. He did not use neither BKB nor Mantis. Earthshaker does not have a buyback. And it's so hard for Zayas to get the proper initiation. We gotta give credit the Legion Commander, who was getting all the jumps, 84 dual damage victory already against Spectre. Like, she just cancels the Blink Dagger.
They do not hold back at all. Solo actually died further uphill, but they wanted the real hero. They wanted Luna, who was farming. Now Legion Commander, Syrian chained up, has to press the attack back to the tier 3. Fortune's End flies forward. The Fissure stuns up Ember for the moment, but now Pasha just spears Resolution to the tree line. They need to keep the creep wave alive, however. They're losing their mid wave, and no one just intersected the next one. I suppose the top wave's pushing in. They're going to be okay.
Another buyback.
Yep. Get a little extra sustain, Solo completed mech. Puts the wall down, Spectre. Doesn't really seem to care too much. Without the Luna, they don't really fear too much, but no one. He's just statically getting all the damage out of the Rubik. He's BK beat up as much as he can. False Promise. Already not being committed out just yet. Dual Scepter from Razor sends him up. Still got 132 stolen damage. The Arena of Blood from Pasha just cuts the way back into the base. No way to survive. Once that BKB triggers off, it's now or never for Virtus Pro. Ember Spirit going in a little deeper. Where is that Blink duel? Resolution scattered, moving around the side. Ember Spirit's up with the Echo Slam. Psych was there, ready to drop him down. He loses so much life so quickly. Crystallized. Is there a save from him? Pasha creating some extra space. And with a pullback, Luna can actually finally do the job. In fact, there's no one to get the kill, but we're not done just yet.
5 seconds. If they want to end this game.
They end it. Buyback is out. ILTW, no way to survive. Crystallized to Spectral Horns all the way forward, and that is GG. Virtus Pro, they knew it was the last roll of the dice, but NAVI. And they did so well on the laning phase, and they didn't lose that momentum going through the rest of this game 1.
Whoa!
Oh, what do we have? Okay. Oh, we're actually doing it?
No one is doing it, so it's gonna be safe lane Void Spirit. It's
wow.
Sniper into Centaur who can close the gap much better than expected. 12-4 against 6-1 or no one, even though
I think no one's dead. No one's actually dead here. One more attack and a Crib Swarm will do the work. The Fissure comes in from Zayak, but Magical now goes into the Spirit Siphon, looks to turn around for the double wave. No, he'll just get the one. He'll kill off no one.
300 gold for the first blood. Zayats gets some return gold.
It's a creep wave and a half now that Pasha gets to pull up. No, he's come back for the aggro.
Usually Bane is one of the best ones to stop this kind of a thing. You just sleep him, but he does not allow him.
Magical? Is he actually going to get this? He's just Spirit Siphoning after Spirit Siphoning, but he doesn't have mana for the last Crypt Swap, so he just comes under the tier 1 tower and dies to the Fissure control from the ES. They know someone's in the tree line, and Magical throwing out the Crypt Swarm. Now that's the last roll of the dice. They need a big control factor against the Sniper, and no one's moved up a little bit further north. And the Fissure, he locks him up. No one knew things were coming. He thought playing the north might have been safer. This gank actually ends up working. Now the jump forward from the Void Spirit. Sentry Wall gets planted. They see Ricky, but they don't have the damage to kill off Crystallized.
He's missing from the map if he's not farming. Like you're not feeling safe on any of the lanes.
Double TP's coming bottom lane. Fiend's Grip instantly over on Ricky Centaur. He's already used his Retaliate coming underneath the tower. No one will arrive, but now Pasha stands on top of him. He'll begin his TP out, but the Nightmare will cancel that. In fact, he canceled that himself before it all started. Crystallized the False Promise. Whoops! Up. Echo Slam timing a little bit up, but ILTW, they really want to catch out Crystallized. They don't really care so much about the Oracle. But I guess with a heavy rotation of multiple heroes down, and you get the tier 1 tower on top lane, Snipers who go double Wraith and just brown boots. Feels good. Maybe Beastmaster gonna get caught out. 3 heroes all caught around Resolution. And now they can have that little bit of a fight. Smoke screen's down, it's a good Fissure. Zayak, I don't think he really wants to walk into the epicenter. Into the smoke screen to get that epicenter off. It's already been done. No one gets the double kill. Easy control from Zayak.
2 Necrobook 3s pretty soon. Just less than 1,000 gold away. It's gonna be so hard for Navi to maintain any kind of vision.
Necrobooks is still up. The silence, it'll come in, but it only slows down the Earthshaker. No one's still focusing the battle. Earthshaker's still able to get the Fissure off too, cutting the fight. Void Spirit, now it's his turn to go to work. Death Prophet burns the Exorcism and the roll from Beastmaster. Necro books are out. False Promise has to be used very early here from Ilias. He knows he can be popped up pretty damn quickly. The Death Prophet just gets put to sleep. They wait it out. Centaur thinks about jumping in. Stampede going to work as Nuyul Scepter. Well, he can't continue the Stampede away to safety. Just keeps draining out the life of the Death Prophet, but there's remnants everywhere, and Death Prophet is killing up the Necrobooks. Another defensive Nuyul Scepter, but it's not enough to stay up. She'll go down, but NAVI, they still have the numbers. It's 3-on-2. Now ES is back. It's 3-on-3. As Centaur blinks up, so does the Ricky into the tricks of the trade. Earthshaker waiting for the right time to get the Fidget. He's able to do so, combining with the Axe's buyback. Is it going to be anything? It's just assassination, but that's from the Rubik. Void's already completed his TP out to safety.
Ricky so close to the Fusel Blade. Once he gets that, like Sniper, he just straight up dies if he doesn't have Necrobook unit or any follow-up.
Hi, Bane. Bye,
Hello,
Bane.
Solo.
Fisher from Zayak at least does a little bit of work. Centaur copy damage onto the tower, but Fisher still on from Rubik. Echo Slam well off target, and Ricky just jumps back in again, so Crystallize chalks up his third kill of the game. Things are starting to fall apart here from Virtus Pro. They're finding the back lines. NAVI, Oracle, well, he's in the back lines.
I'm just thinking a way how to deal with this Necrobooks, and I can't find the answer.
Well, kill them all. That's one way to do it. Stop getting picked off. Navia smoking for a fight. ILTW. Primary target. The shields are up. They'll hit the silence, making sure he can't just step himself out. Dead for 46 seconds, and Stampede also committed.
Whoever wins the next fight, they have enough to just go into Roche. Either with Exorcism run-in, but it's much easier for Virtus Pro with these Necro units, Beastmaster Aura. They found Beastmaster.
Yeah, Diffusel's out. He gets the Necro books up and running, and the follow-up Centaur hoof stomp. Resolution able to move away, and it's now Sniper. Ricky can just keep the jump going. The Diffusal, the Necro books doing everything they can to buy the space, and now your Echo Slam! The Blink Dagger reveal! Both supports deleted. The Fiend Script can't allow Centaur Warrunner to go anywhere either. Magical finally will break him free with that AoE silence. Earthshaker underneath the smoke
Magical still holding on.
It's impossible to fight, and finally the ulti comes in from no one, killing off Pasha. Now Magical will finally let the Exorcism go to kill off Bane. And he will die. But the rest of Virtus Pro, the 2-bit cores are already backing up.
Can connect, but it's a bit too late, and they have no Exorcism ready for a fight, so no one will take the Aegis.
So they're really looking to push hard. Trade-off might be top. ES is moving up here. Zayak. Echo Slam. Gets the follow chain stuns. Wants to make sure Pasha says exactly where he is. ILTW does arrive, but they just used him. They knew it was coming. With a follow-up remnant. Centaur gets triggered, but then you look towards the mid lane. The rotation with the silence. No one's your primary target. Resolution. Trying to play around the back lines. Oracle can't move up. The army of Beastmaster is making sure he can have no part of this fight. Axes were the things that got stolen by the Rubik. A little too late on the steal to get the Raw. And a haste-runed ILTW moves in. Once again, the Remnant, nope, Magical will cancel it. But ES Fisher, it'll be there. The smoke screen, but Axis from range. Rubik cannot get back in time. Sniper, he is the king of range.
If he has 2 Astral Step charges, goes in with 1, silences them once or twice, uses the Simulate, has either Yule Scepter or Astral Step, so he provides a lot of vision and setting things up for Earthshakers with Echo Slam.
Here's the movement. Echo Slam's already out. They're trying to get the kill over on the Ricky. Raw catching Rubik in the back line. The one that sports will die. No buyback available from him. And the good hook stomp is creating more and more space. But Zayak and ILTW now come back into the engagement. Exorcism is out for Magical. VP looking to potentially just disengage from that. Big waste of an ability if you don't even find a kill from it. But you'll find some time. Zayak is waiting in the tree lines. He needs more time away. Banting BKB from Magical. He won't care about the fissure as Zayak cannot TP out in the tree lines. But the hold stop from Pasha, even bigger on the controls. Solo is the one with ILTW getting caught out in that hillside. Magical blinks forward, looking for another hit. Yule Scepter, that's a defensive one from the Void Spirit. Magical's back up to full HP. Beastmaster, balls get planted down. They need the movement speed. They don't have it, and they're under a Hawk and Observe Warden Sentry.
Like, he's keeping all of them. Spider Legs, Cheese, Greater Fairy Fire. So he's just gonna cycle.
Just need to survive, right? Here comes Resolution. Look for the blink. I'll just look for the walk up. Hoof stomp in the back lines. Really nice for Pasha, catching out Solo as well as Zyke. The Fissure will create a good extra space, but not enough to keep the Bane alive. But that's why Solo's got extra money. Roar is out. Oracle focused down by Virtus Pro. They want to remove that save, but now we'll put no one save to the test. Magical. Finally, the exorcism is coming out, but a push. No one goes up the hill, but Ricky sticks with him. The tricks of the trade is out, and watch that sniper. Watch the Echo Slam. Space creation when it connects. Can they actually get no one back down the hill? He'll consume the cheese now. He's still got the Greater Fairy Fires sitting in that stash. And Navi, they've got no one else alive. Pasha trying to TP out with the hoof stomp, but someone got a stun, someone got the damage.
He gets out.
He actually does. Slayer, a fraction of a second from him too. This is exactly how no one loves to play this knife. Like, if you initiate, you just don't win. But they're going to give it a shot. BKB, where's your timing? Sniper, Roar control, maybe you do win. They brought him down in time. Now it's up to ILTW to bounce out. It's exactly what ends up happening. He stayed a little too close to the stair lines, walks up, and Rubik gets the jump. The army is pushing the mid lane, so if Navi don't come back and do something about this, no one's just going to take your range racks at least. That's the quicker and easier one to bring down. Then again, the entire army could just take your melee racks as well. The Nightmare Centaur, fully controlled. Rubik able to get the jump in the back lines, catching out the Bane. Crystallize, how to get his BKB off, and they've already used the False Promise. He's looking for his own target. It's no one. He's actually got him perfectly in position in the corner, but is there more control? Echo Slam, they're gonna get the chain control out, and no one's able to get distance. Far away, into the jungle, away from Magical. The Yourself to TP from Earthshaker, that will not be able to complete. He'll go down to the Exorcism, but two supports lost here from Virtus.
They're gonna find the third one. Astral Step ready, plus Dissimulate. Pasha, nice stun.
Perfect timing. Fortification will help clean up Wave, as well as Shrapnel. So I guess there's actually no going in. Magical just trying to force an issue that isn't really there to force. And in fact, Resolution with a blink up, goes for the Roar. Necrobooks, Stampede, trying to keep at least no one under control. He gets his BKB off in time before the sun can connect. Can't say the same here for Solo. A Stealth Nightmare staying inside of the cloud. Gets some more distance, but Magical, he blinks closer. No one's going to battle from inside of his own base. They just need some extra stun control, and Zyke will help provide that one. With the assassination, Crystallize can jump up the hill, but they're underneath Observer wards from Virtus Pro. The information is here from Virtus Pro. They isolate the Centaur as well. I think Resolution would have liked to have gone for Death Prophet, but they said move back. Killing off Centaur. Pasha wants a TP out in time. That won't end up happening.
So they have no buybacks on a Centaur and Ricky for a minute and a half.
Just quick and easy from Navi.
40 seconds without Ricky. 2 catapults, necrobooks.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Committed.
Yeah, we're going in. Beastmaster, the primary target. He's still got Raw. Magic came out a very long way for this one, but you look at Zyke's positioning under the cover of the Shadow Blade. He wants to get the big hit out, and he got both of them with a follow-up Echo Slam, Death Prophet, Fiend's Grip. Solo will hold him in position. The Roar is on Oracle, so there was no ability for any kind of big action. He did at least get the save on Death Prophet, but he's isolated on the outside. TP's coming forward. That creep lasts a little longer. Well, you got Ags, Fiend's Grip, Rubik. Don't know how actually effective that will be, but you have it.
Aghanim's works on Brain Sap. Not.
Oracle pulled it. Jump forward. Ricky looking for his target. Bane once again. Primary target. He is brought down. Now you get that Fiend's Grip control over on Sniper. Got him down to at least a little bit of his HP. Remember, that's the Ingus, the immortal target you're going on. And heading south, Earthshaker, fully controlled up. No Echo Slam from him. A 3-man hoof stomp from Pasha. More and more space gets controlled. Snipers is BKB TPing out. This one, he's just got enough time to complete it. Void Spirit, Dissimulate, and Astral Step out to safety. He won't be so lucky. The Blinks are following up behind him. Okay, he will be. With a Remnant behind, Magical can't keep the chase going. And it's just shrapnel after shrapnel. Axes push in the middle lane. And Navi battling against all the ultimates of Virtus Pro is still a very hard ask, but They're standing true at the tier 3 on top. Now, jump in, the pickup, Bane, controlled by the Rubik. Have they got enough to kill off Solo very quickly? If they do, he's down for 100 seconds. The
No
Stampede
buyback.
resetting back out again. Void Spirit having some real issues. Standing in the front lines, continuously silenced up, and now the Exorcism from Death Prophet in the back lines. But where was the BKB? She got hit by the Echo Slam. Now the False Promise will come in, combining with the Yule Scepter. They need to catch no one in the tree lines before he can TP out to safety. They didn't actually get him. He went all the way home to the fountain, but they can get the rest of the remaining Virtus Pro lineup. ES gone, Beastmaster getting picked up and dragged back into the Navi lineup. Now catch
Slow, 100
3.
move speed. Man, Navi's doing it. Like, I believe they're gonna win this game, but he can buy almost full Eon disc, which is gonna keep himself
Beastmaster
alive.
Raw. Beastmaster Raw's in Slayer. Oh, come on, tell me he's going to walk under the Sentry Ward. It'll be the dream for Navi.
Tower is under attack.
He's under it. They see him, pick him up, throw him down, and they wait for it with the Raw Void Spirit. ILTW, a huge pickoff. A minute and a half on the sidelines. They're coming out, Navi, because they obviously don't know what we know with Roshan. BP do. They have Observer Woods there, Rubik. And he only gets the first pickup over on Beastmaster, lets the Raw go out. Are they going to try and follow up? The Fisher stun is there. Zayak already beginning his TP away. Safely the Fisher will control him. So Zayak can't complete his TP out. Beastmaster but be focused out by the rest of Navi. 2 huge pickoffs. Roshan spawns in just in a minute. Really, a DD for the Ricky. The Observer Ward's up too. They see where Void Spirit is. But with that DD, they can push the mid lane a little bit faster. Rubik, the control factors are here. The jump ball, the smoke screen, the Hexes, they've got the kill. Buybacks are available for all the Virtus Pro heroes. Solo's done everything he can to push in the top lane with no one. Have a quick peek. Here comes that Shrapnel. And Death Prophet, there it is. Exorcism triggered. They need to be quick. The tier 4 tower is about to be attacked. Death Prophet copying Assassinate, already down to 1500 HP. They've moved outside of the pit, but left Ricky in. Buyback arrives from Void Spirit, the first fissure. Cutting the pit in half. The jump. They find Sniper. Navi. They need to kill off no one. They need to do it quickly. Chain controls are going to be there. And down goes the Sniper. Buyback's available from him too. The Nullifier going to be dodged. A quick blink away from Resolution.
Base. A lot of creeps in the base. It's being pinged out.
It's taking the tier 4s. If one person's able to beat you to that, maybe they can even just end this right here, right now. There's no fortification from Navi. Roshan is so low. This is Aghanim's upgrades. They fortify Navi. It is now up. To clear out the wave, Earthshaker a little bit too far forward, but he did it so they could pick up Roshan. The Aghanim Scepter is still left inside the pit. It's like, hey, can someone come in here and grab this bloody thing? They picked everything up, Virtus Pro. The upset is ILTW consumed the Aghanim Blessing. He kind of, I think he wanted to give it over to the Beastmaster, but he got it himself. That's at least a little bit of a waste of one. But now Hopstone Pasha once again with a double grab. Resolution. He gets the Roar and Oracle on the back lines. But the issue is still going to be Bane going down. And the extra control on ILTW. Nope, he's got the extra life back. One cheese now being used. But the Echo Slam. Huge on the Death Prophet. A BKB will finally come up. There is no Exorcism to work. They don't have that big physical damage. But maybe they still have enough to kill a Beastmaster. Now that he's actually lost that BKB timing. He's come the distance. Zayat can't say the same thing. But he's actually got the vision advantage. They're out of range of the Sentry Wards that are inside the base. Navi can still hold for now. In through the top lane, Virtus Pro come. Crystallize, breaks the smoke, no one. They jump in, Pasha, quick off stop, they're using him as bait, remember. Aegis as well as Satanic. Slayer, even a bigger pickup. He's got the extra protection thanks to the Eon Disc. And with the Stampede, the Fiend Strip, oh, big grab. They actually get the control over on the Centaur, so he couldn't get the follow-up hit. But now Ricky will do his work. Backlines with the Basher. Beastmaster's already down. The buyback will come in fast. The Echo Slam, that felt very mediocre. They actually end up just dodging it to Crystallize, can look for another stun. But the Fidget Control into the tricks is there. Yes, the Voice Spirit will end up falling down. He's dead without buyback available. Earthshaker will also join the list of the dead. A triple kill for Magical that looked back at the Dire Ancient. They're clearing it up now, but it's up. And Navi stay in it.
It's gonna look so funny. They did not use any of the buybacks on the Dire side. Yep. All the buybacks on cooldown for Virtus Pro.
Sniper has Rapier. They can defend and win anything. But look at this, Navi might try to end this game now. They know there's no buybacks. Can Sniper defend alone? He doesn't have buyback if they jump him, right? Oh, they jump him. I'm not sure if he has buyback. They're gonna go on him. Riki has the rapier. He's gonna die on Sniper. He doesn't have buyback on Sniper. Okay, Rezo, it's you. You gotta rat it out. You gotta throw him right now. But he doesn't have time. There's a glyph actually. Can he do it? It's Rezo versus 5. Slayer TP's back though. He's gonna stop it. Rezo buys a Desolator to try to finish this throne as fast as possible. Keeping back 2 members. They have a glyph as well. They're tipping Rezo. There's no way he's gonna make it, dude. It was a good effort though. It was a good effort. What a turnaround by NAVI. That was a good game. I actually thought the DP had this for sure.